Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips. Oh, man. Crazy day. Crazy day. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Look, I haven't even brushed my hair. Haven't even done anything to prep for this. It's going to be a wild one today. MH, what's going on? Zach. No, still haven't. I haven't left the house, man. I have not left the house in a week. I've gone to the street, got the mail, taken the garbage out. Haven't left the house. It's like I'm a recluse. Ugh. Man, Beast Productions, what's up, Dylan? Pirates in the house. The scallywags. The hooligans. We can order it off the app. I could Grubhub it till they deliver. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That's modern life, man. You get caught up and you forget if you don't have to leave the house. You know, you just don't leave the house. How's everybody doing? We excited for watching some all22 today? I haven't even really looked at news. I did see something and I saved it. Let me see. I know Atlanta got a new wide receiver. I can't remember who it was. I thought I saved it. Hey. Oh. Who was it? Anyhow, Atlanta got a new wide receiver. Somebody's going to say it, I'm sure. You're going to get scurvy. Get scurvy. That's a true proverb, man. I'm hardcore. Play around. I get some scurvy. Oh, man. Let's see, the Panthers head coach, or was it the head coach? Yeah, Frank Reich. He had a press conference today and talked about Tepper, the owner, was quite engaged in everything. It's kind of like what we had talked about, that, you know, I think he's a little bit too engaged. He thinks he knows football and he's not a football guy. There was rumors that Frank Reich wanted to draft C.J. Stroud, but owner David Tepper wanted Bryce Young. So it was interesting hearing him say that in the press conference today. He was kind of throwing Tepper under the bus a little bit, I thought. That is the impressions I got. Zach's going to buy me a... He's going to get it delivered to my house, so I have no choice. Give me a public sub. Man, those things must be really delicious. I'm excited to eat one. Just haven't had a chance, man. You know, that's the thing about having an infant. You know, I'm sure some of you have kids and you've gone through this stage, but man, when they're babies, it's like a pain in the butt to take them anywhere. You know, you gotta strap them in like 50 different things. You got to make sure they got their toys. You got their diaper bags. And then 90% of the time, they're not real happy about being in the car seat. So they're going to be, Some kids are cool with being in the car seat. Fortunately, I don't think any of mine have ever been. Can't wait for Victory Monday. I know, right? I'm pretty sure we're going to have this one pretty good. Look, I didn't even set up the Slack. Didn't even set up the nothing. I actually got caught running behind. So I've got to sit here and get some things in order here. Oh, Van Jefferson. Yeah, okay. Van Jefferson from the Rams to the Falcons, and it was like almost an even trade. I think it was a sixth for a seventh or some crap. Which makes sense because Van Jefferson ain't getting nothing. He got nothing going on over there. You know, he is out of luck at the Rams, man. They got so many dang receivers over there. It's ridiculous. Okay. Before I start this, let's make sure. What did we say we were going to do? Did we wanted to do Houston, or did we want to do Houston and Atlanta, or did we want to do Detroit and Carolina? Because I got those two queued up. What's up, Al? Tom, everybody? Can't wait till Bowles just goes in the press conference and everybody at the team is doing great, then Bowles leaves. He's gonna get down. He's gonna get down to where he walks up to the microphone and grunts one time and walks off. Oh, you had to learn how to make tacos to get your fix with your baby. I know, man. It's like it. You know, and it's not that you can't do it. It's just it becomes such a pain to take the kids out. You know, and we don't have a minivan, which Molly really wants to get a minivan, but we can't find any minivans anywhere. Not for a decent price. Car prices are just ridiculous now. You know, but I've got a big SUV, and she has a hard time putting the baby up in the SUV. And then her car is real low. I have a hard time putting the baby in her car because it's so small. So it's like anytime we go out anywhere, depending on who's driving or which car we're taking, depends on who's going to put the baby in the car. Lions fans think they're going to blow out the Bucs. Yeah, now they're in for a rude awakening. I think so. You know, we only watched the one all-22 with the Lions, and I don't know what we're going to see with the Carolina game, but there wasn't anything there that scared me. You got an offer for his St. Brown. Ooh, that's... He has no running back on the bench. Oh, yeah, hurt him. Yeah, hurt him. 6 for 7. Okay. What's up, D? Van Jefferson is decoy. Well, I mean, Atlanta, they can't use the weapons they got now. I don't know. I mean, it's not like their wide receivers are the problem. Atlanta, Houston, yeah, that's what I was thinking. What's up, Tampa Boy? Okay, ATL, Atlanta seems like that is the preference. That's good because that's the one I had queued up. So I really want to see Houston. Did anybody watch? There's a new podcast out, new Buccaneers podcast. Quite a few out. There's actually 2 new ones out, but there's a new one. It's called the Sick Podcast. It's JC Allen. I think that was his name. He used to be with the Pewter Report. He started his own podcast, and he's got like 5 episodes. It's on YouTube. You saw it? Yeah, JC Allen. Okay. He had Dave Canales on the last one, and it was really good. Canales is such a great speaker, but he talks. He doesn't give coach speak. You know, I mean, he really lays out his thoughts, and you know, he does it in a coherent way and everything. So anyhow, he was on there. It was pretty good. A couple of things that I found interesting. He talked about the running game, and he pretty much said exactly what we've been noticing on all22. You know, it's the running backs are just trying to figure out how to run in this system, is what he's saying. He said it took them like 2 years in Seattle before the running backs and the offensive line were able to get this system right. And he said, and then when they would change up some players or, get new offensive linemen or new running backs, he said it would usually take 5 or 6 weeks into the season before everybody could get gelled again. He was happy with the run blocking, except he talked a bit about, kind of on the second level, which is what we've noticed with Hainsey and stuff like that, they're not getting the right technique. Like I was saying, they're not getting in front of the guys, but he was a little bit more specific about what they needed to do. But he's kind of happy where it's at. So that was encouraging. J.C. Allen asked him about outside running. We talked about that with the Eagles game, about how they didn't do any outside running or very little. And he said it's just not in their game plan. It's just not part of their scheme. They like, they'll do it every now and then. But they like to keep the run game inside so that it compresses the linebackers and everything. So then it leaves that open space behind them if they want to, be tricky and do play action and all that good stuff. He had a pretty good explanation for it. Some other things he talked about. He said with the run game, he said one of the things he wants to do is get better at adjusting during the game with the run plan instead of waiting for halftime. Apparently that's what he's been doing, is waiting to halftime to adjust. And it's so encouraging to hear that. You hear with fans all the time that talk about, they need to adjust. Apparently he's real big into adjusting, on the fly. He's talked about that quite a few times. So that's cool to hear. Oh, he also talked about Devin Tompkins. He's really excited about Devin Tompkins. And he talked about the backflips and stuff too. He was like, he could do a one-footed backflip or forward flip, either one, on command. He was like, whenever you need him to do it, he can do it. So that was cool. And he also talked about how, look, there's nobody at Atlanta. Whoa, look at this. Jeez, look at their seats, man. They're like, dude, that looks like 30% capacity. Even the cheap seats. Look at this, though. Whoa. Atlanta. But he's talking about during training camp, he said quarterbacks lie. And it was one of the things he's realized, it's not that they lie, but it's that they're different in training camp than they are on the field. And I've said that for years. There's so many players that I've seen that I think coaches, that they practice well. The players are, because, that's a big thing for coaches. They're around them, coaching them up all the time. And if they coach well, just go straight to a cut block. First play of the game. He missed his block here too. 139. Man. If a player plays, he trips over, is that Keith Smith? Yeah. He trips and then knocks him down. That's ugly. It just started off ugly for Atlanta. If a player practices well, coaches have a tendency to really stick with them for a long time, even if they in the game they don't play well. And then some players, when they get up under the bright lights, it just makes them play better. And I've seen that happen a lot, where you get these guys who are second or sometimes even third string guys, you give them a chance, they go out there and they just ball out. But then the coaches won't make them starters. And I assume it's because they don't practice well. But anyhow, Canales was talking about quarterbacks lie, not that they're, being facetious or anything, but they play different in training camp than they do in the real game. He said it's a phenomenon he's had to deal with his whole career. It's a nice block in here. This was a great block. Right here, he gets the perfect angle on the guy. Boom. Well, I say a great block. No, it wasn't. I thought he was stepping and then sealing. He got beat. I'm all giving him credit. This was a great block, though. Right here. Boom, 51. And you got big boy out here. You got this big boy here, and then this big boy here, but he's way behind the play. Is he going to cut back? All right. So they've started running right away. And a toss. Okay, quick hurry up. Offense here. Changing up pace. And that was the slowest hurry up I've ever seen. Well, he was going to this guy no matter what, wasn't he? He never even glanced at the other side. Eesh. That was a weak attempt by number 5. All right, let me catch up. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Houston or Atlanta, both will be good. Okay. We got it. We got it, Tampa born. Right, Tom. Yeah. The quarterback right now, I think. We've seen, I don't know if they're having a trouble with the system, but we've seen on both sides of the ball where the players are getting confused a lot. But once they get that down, that's easily correctable. But yeah, so far, I think the quarterback's their weakest link. Which podcast is that, Tom? VA should come back because Bucko Bruce is back. Yeah, that'd be cool. I know. Devin Thomas is 155 pounds. Little guy, man. Little guy. Him and trade both. First look at Atlanta running backs for you? Okay. Yeah, that's number 7. Bijan Robinson. He's the real deal, man. And I like we watched Algier 25 here. He plays tough. So they're like a 1-2 punch. Not that number 7 Robinson is weak or a weak runner, but he's much more shifty. Algier's kind of a downhill runner. So they didn't run as much in this game as they normally do. Heard Leftwich tried to reach out to Pittsburgh for a job. Heard they ignored him. Oh, man. Yeah, I love Canales. I like him as a person. I like him as a play caller. Yeah. I didn't have a problem with Leftwich as much as everybody else did, but I get it. 51 gets taken inside again. That's a tough one. Bam. 63 gets bent up. Look at that. That's what happens when you don't don't keep good level with the guy next to you. He goes to pass it off. You're going to get crushed. And then that allows this guy to get through. Algier should have picked this guy up. Oh, he tries. That was a good attempt. He saw him at the last second, it looks like. Al Perez's podcast. Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Let's look at their special teams real quick. Who is this kicking off? Atlanta. Okay. Did they not have a gunner on the... Oh, no, he got over here that quick. Man, he's pretty quick. All right. Boo. Oh, sorry, punt. Look at this. Houston got... They're already on Atlanta's... They start off in Atlanta's territory after a punt. Yeesh. What was that, a 40-yard punt? That's atrocious. Nice little juke out here. Number 3. He jukes dude out. Whoop. 32-29 are fighting. All right. Look at Atlanta's defense. How's everybody doing today, man? Oh, he's still gone. Oh, they blew the whistle. Who is their running back? That's that. I guess that guy they drafted last year, right? That was Pierce. 31. Nice. Grady busted through the line. Poor guy. He's been with Atlanta for so long, and he's always played so well, but he just never really seemed to have any help, you know? He never gets any recognition either. That's what happens when you play on Atlanta's defense. Oh, what are you doing? You got to get a little closer to tackle there, buddy. He's being held. He tries to draw a flag, but it doesn't work. This guy gets him. Number 1 gets him. Because his blocker leaves him to go block this guy. So this guy ends up with two guys blocking him. This guy gets the ankle tackle. The Chihuahua tackle. What's up, Rampage? Tom did 3/4 flips at a time. I can't ever trust you. I know there's a joke in there somewhere, man. That was a simple slant there, wasn't it? This was a 1st and 10. No. Okay. This looks like a 1st and or 2nd and 7. I'm just guessing. Quick slant to the inside. Here's how you deal with the receivers at the line of scrimmage right there. Gunner looked like he was swimming. Had his arms flapping around. Pierce. That's right. He was drafted, was it last year? I think. Never really paid attention to how he did. Nice little move here. Some force behind it. Oh, they get stuck in the junk. $69. Almost stuck his leg out to trip him, but then thought better of it. It's like, Yeah, hit that like button, D. Pay the toll. Damian Pierce. 3 or 4 flips. Right after the fullback drilled me. I knew it, Tom. You made me miss this play. It's quick passes, huh? CJ's got such a good... He's quick with his decisions, you know? He just went to the first open receiver there, didn't he? I see it, I throw it. It's fast. I mean, as soon as he hits that back foot, he plants and then shoot, throws it out. He's got such good form, too. From what I've seen, I'm going to try to keep an eye on it. You know, he looks like he keeps very good form. I like that in a quarterback. Atlanta, remember Atlanta played, when they played Detroit, they were like 80% man coverage. They're doing the same thing here, too. Oh, man. It's a good block. I thought 71. I was like, oh, he missed this block. But no, he was going for this guy. And 78 comes up behind him and gets this guy. And that took way too long to develop. 93 was able to come on the back end and make the tackle. He could have got there a lot sooner, too, if he wouldn't have hesitated. His linemen were slow. James Cook and Godwin for Puka. I don't know, man. Puka's hard to turn down. Because he's getting so many looks. Boom. That was a quick cut right there. He didn't even, I can't tell if there's a mid or outside zone, but he gets the ball, plants his foot right there, and then cuts. I guess he saw this was just all a complete waste. I don't see anything on the back end, though. I don't know what he's seeing there to make him cut like that. Because you got right here. Back end, you got two big boys coming at you. 71's on the ground. That's not a good look. How'd he do that? Just he just decided to take a nap. You want to reduce the number of running backs I own. You got Cook, Jacobs, Etienne. Good grief, you got all the running backs. The thing with that, though, is you're really crippling a lot of teams on your fantasy because they're dying for running backs. You got all the good running backs. You got a couple elite, but so I stock up on running backs too. Pierce had a solid rookie season. 220 carries, 939 yards, 4.3 average. It's not bad. Right, and they had crappy quarterback play last year, right? Puka got a great schedule upcoming. Great. D likes his form too. Yeah, some quarterbacks just stand out, You see them and you just go, wow, every time they throw the ball, they're in like perfect throwing position. They got their feet planted. They got that. One of the big things I always look out for is what they do with their left arm. You see a lot of quarterbacks will just kind of flop it out there. The good ones that practice a lot, they'll have a routine, like they'll a lot of them will bring it to the middle of their chest, you know. Every time they throw the ball, it'll come right to the middle of their chest. And always look at where their feet are pointing. And a lot of quarterbacks, it just stands out like every time. It just looks like they're perfectly aligned every time. And then you get a lot of quarterbacks that you look at, you go, that don't look right. He don't ever throw it right. That's kind of what I saw with Baker Mayfield, you know, which kind of scared me. I saw a lot of, here they go with that hurry up offense again. With Baker, when we first got him, I went and looked at all22, and you know, his form just was not the greatest. But I haven't really noticed it that much. I haven't been looking either, but there's just so much to look on our team. But he doesn't have the best form. Let's put it that way. Play action, nice, okay. Did this dude totally miss that block right here? What happened? He got pancaked. The offensive lineman got pancaked by 93. Oh, he tried to cut block. Okay, that's funny. Boom, that's what you do. That's what I'd do. Just fall on him. Don't do that to me anymore. Ooh, nice. He tosses 51. Is that Pitts? Nah, it's 81. Ooh, 51 tries to get that. His 51's not really good. I've seen him get thrown around quite a bit so far in this game. He's coming with the hammer, though. He's trying to get that ball out. Pow! Came down with force. He was mad for getting tossed. Hurry up and go slow. I know, right? It's like they're in the military. Hurry up and wait. That's so weird. Yeah, they get up there. This is the third time they've done this now. They hurry up and they get up there and then they do a bunch of motion and Ritter stands there and looks around. Oh, that was I like that. You get the ball, turn around. Would have been a little bit better if he would have did more of a play action there. But he had to toss at this guy. A little toss. That was pretty neat. I like that. See, too many people saw it. And all these guys saw it. I like that, though. Dangerous. You know, especially if somebody breaks through, you know, like 93 and he's right here. Big hammer. 243 pounds. Who's 243? Pierce? All right. See, that's dangerous blocking if you ask me. 93 could have squeezed up in there. I would want some big doubles on that one. It's kind of like what you got here. I mean, you don't want anybody squeaking through the line when you're tossing the ball around in the backfield. That one did a good job there. He stayed. This is cute. He stays with it. That's how you're supposed to do it, right? Let him come to you. And then back over here, and whoa. Here they go again. Hurry up. And they got all kinds of weird motion going on. Atlanta, what are you doing? They're in an 11. They brought this tight end over here. He sets. He comes around. Are they going to run it in this direction because of the. Let's see. Or is it a fake? No. Oh. 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 Oh, man. Razzle dazzle. Let's see. Did I mark this? Yes. Look at Atlanta getting all shifty with their. Boom. Okay. You do that. Then all of a sudden you see this guy going. Everybody gets on alert. You're like, oh, crap. They're going to toss it to this guy. That's what I would have thought. They're going to toss it and run it over here. Hand it. Then he tosses it. And this guy reads this. Excellent. Excellent read. But he gets out there. This is quick thinking on his feet. Who's number 5? Anybody know? Quick thinking. He's left-handed too. That's interesting. That's smart, actually. He's running in that direction and he's left-handed. A good choice. He's wide open. This should have been a touchdown. Now see, he should have stuck with him. But he went after the. Because you got this guy here. I mean, I get it though. Oh, and then look, he blocks up out here. Sweet, Atlanta, that looks nice. Oh, that should have been a touchdown. 81, you're slow. Oh, 51, Will Anderson. Okay, that linebacker. How long has he been in the league, Al? Do you know? I'm trying to find excuses for him here. This number 5 here. That was good. Avoiding this tackle here and then able to get that ball out. Left-handed. That is so sweet. I mean, those are the kind of little details that make a huge difference, you know. If you're going to do this double reverse thing, you need to have a left-handed guy going in that direction. Or it's better to have a left-handed guy. Drake London. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense then. He was their high draft pick this year, right? They incorporating him. Ooh, they got the big eye going. Oh, man, they are showing some crazy looks, man. I bet Houston is sitting there going right now, they're going, what is going on with this team? They're not supposed to be doing this. That's their fullback, right? Keith Smith. And then he gets a decent block on 53. It keeps him out of the play anyhow. Oh, man. 39 just falls down. 63 just falls down. He's blocking 39 good. He had a great block on him and then for some reason stepped to this side. I don't know what that's all about. And then he just falls down. And then this guy falls down. Oh, he cut blocks. Okay. 39 misses the tackle there. 7 breaks his ankle. So far, Atlanta's playing pretty dang good. I like the game plan here. It is crazy. You got 2. They put 2 tight ends in motion there. They started out in a bunch. And then they split. This is crazy. And one goes there, one goes there. That's pretty cool because it totally changes your defense. I mean, when you got a bunch over here, even though it's tight ends, it usually puts these guys into a lot of communication. But then when they change and it's boom, boom, then all of a sudden these guys are having to do something completely different. I mean, that's a complete. Then all of a sudden you're thinking run. You're like, oh crap! Get the gaps. Ah, he come up for a blitz. That's Algier just sticking it up the middle. Oh, well, this is a rookie. Okay, well, that might be the problem. He's light, and he's still got to put some weight on. Why they got him playing out there? I haven't seen him in a while, so maybe there was a reason why he was playing the first series or something. Sweet. That was kind of nice, man. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. Look at this. There's only one place you could put that football. Right here. That's exactly where it goes. I don't know if I would have suggested throwing it there. Unless this was third down. If this was third down, then yeah, that's a great decision. I would have gone for this, but the second highest touted D in the draft behind Jalen Carter. Really? Huh. Tom thought he made a great block. 15-yard penalty on you. Hitting below the waist on a kickoff. Coach never taught you that. Yeah, D. Robinson runs like an agile bowling ball. Yeah, he's got some cuts and moves on him. Dang, he just gets flat out whooped there, man. Get your handwork down, son. He notices it too. He's like, oh crap, he's getting beat. 63. Both of you. Look at this. He acts like he's going to block and then turns around and blocks backside. That's interesting. That's the center. He goes like this, right? Like he's going to block or help on 96. And then immediately turns around and gets the back end. Huh. But he was not able to get over and help with 96. So little fault in that. Oh, that's why he threw that pass. He had no choice. He was like, whatever receiver he was looking at the time, he had to throw it to because this guy was coming. That was good anticipation, though, on his part, on Ritter's part. Look at that formation. Man, they are showing some crazy looks. Oh, he's running it. Duh. Now, okay, does he audible this? No, I don't think so. But then, okay, right here, You would do this to pull another defender away, and it doesn't work. So it seems like you would. Look at that. Oh, he fell for it. He fell for the play action. He goes to tackle the running back. So yeah, you got 3 defenders on 2 blockers over here. This on paper should not have worked. He should have checked out of that or handed it off there on that option. Will Anderson was a 3rd pick in the draft. Man, I need to start paying attention to the draft more, don't I? It looks like one gets held here. I mean, see how he gets pulled back right there? That was a real quick hold. But couldn't see it. Jalen didn't get drafted till 9, but Jalen had that car racing death. Oh, that's right. Man, that was so sad, man. I can't even imagine what that would do to you mentally, you know. Right. Yeah, if they did that against Shaq, Tom, that probably wouldn't work. What's up, MK? How was work today, man? You make it on time? Road to 2,000. Yeah, D was in here and she forgot to hit the like, had to hit it. She's like, oh, I got to hit that like button. Yeah. Dang, Atlanta got blocked up on that one. Let's look at this from an end zone angle. There's all kinds of holes in this one. So Houston's got a fullback, huh? A legit full-time fullback. Look, it's just all straight one-on-one blocking, too. Look at these holes, man. The only place there's not a hole is where he was running. Right here. But I mean, you got so much daylight. I don't know about that one there. Oh, two hits the running back. Slows him down a bit. Not a whole lot though, did it? He still picked up 10 yards. Was this his first? Okay, he gets touched right here. So. I was going to say, man, he didn't get touched till he was 15 yards down the field. The drive home sucks. Oh no. Is it long? Is it traffic? You know, get a podcast or something to listen to. Or meditate. Dang. He just gets straight up whooped. Somebody forgot to block him. This is a bad blocking assignment? What is this? And 77 looks like he was going out here. 69 kind of goes like this. They just leave this open right here. 77 catches it. He's going out. But I don't think he was trying to block this dude, was he? I mean, he was taking 2 steps out in this direction. He goes 1, 2. He just totally leaves this guy unblocked. Somebody screwed up there. I'm going to go with 77 then. Houston's fullback returned a kickoff for a touchdown. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember I was watching and I was like, "Is that a fullback?" Didn't he stepped in front of the returner and got the ball. It like hit the ground and he stepped in front of it, got it, then ran all the way across the field and then ran all the way down the field. And I was looking, I was like, 40. Is that a fullback? Number 40? That's hilarious. What's up, Ty? Huge holes you've never seen before. I hope you're talking about football. Oh, that was an ugly pass. Okay, now see, that's not good right there. It looks like right there, that's good for him. Right there. But then he sees this and decides to pull it down. He pulls it down. Right? And then this guy changes up and goes this way, so he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw it to him." And he was off platform there. And it comes out ugly. But you get the odds. Oh my gosh. MK says the traffic is worse than Panthers football. Oh, man. Dang, that pocket's collapsing, buddy. Oh, man. He didn't have nowhere to go. The drive is long like the Super Bowl win last after the season. MK lives and breathes football, man. Everything comes back to football. I have not been impressed with Houston's line. Either one of these offensive lines, to be honest. To be honest, he dropped that ball. Nothing special to write home about. I'm trying to pick defense for fantasy football, and I was wondering why Atlanta was favored so much versus Washington. I thought hadn't he been sacked 28 or 29 times? Al? I was looking yesterday. We must have been talking about that before you came in, but it's Sam Howell and Daniel Jones from the Giants are within 1 of each other, I thought. I thought one had 29, the other one had 28. They're both on pace to shatter the sack record. Number 77, yeah. Yeah, he was in a totally different world. We've had Feeler do that a couple times, where you could tell he's not. They're not trying real hard here. I got two receivers going deep. You got your check down, of course, but I mean, they're not trying hard at all. I don't understand what they're. Oh man, what an ugly decision! Ugh. Dude, if you don't have this, just throw it away. But look, you got You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys covering 2 guys. Unless you got Mike Evans, I'm not throwing any of this. Dang, and then he throws a bad ball, too. That was not a very good decision. Wait, did he catch that? No way. That play action worked very well. 67. Look, they're double teaming. Was that 99? And he beats them. He always gets a hand on that ball. Oh my gosh, he did catch that. What? Yeah, I guess I need to shut my mouth. That's been twice now he's thrown passes that I would never have thrown. And they both worked. I don't even know what to think about that. You got 6 guys in coverage covering 2 guys, and you let a 30-yard catch. I'm doing good, MK. I appreciate you asking, man. I was late getting on here, or not late getting on, but I was hurried, so I wasn't able to set a bunch of stuff up. What's up, 94.1? Gage? Pirates in the house. Atlanta defense. Number 78 for Houston. Better than Tristan, huh? Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. 78. Is he even out there? I don't see it. Oh, that's Atlanta. Okay, we'll keep an eye. Remind us, Tom, to keep an eye on 78. Okay, so Sam Howell has 29 sacks. That means Daniel Jones has got 28. That's incredible. They're both in the same division, too. Dak for NFL MVP. Atlanta, I know. I was so sad. I did not expect Atlanta to win, and I definitely did not expect the Saints to whoop up on the Patriots like that. I mean, we thought that the Saints might win because of the injuries to the Patriots, but not 34-zip, man. No way I saw that coming. Laramie Tunsil. Okay. What happened on his draft day? Yeah, well, he's made some passes here, and Ritter has that's I wouldn't have suggested doing, but he's made them. Surprised me a bit. MK says, don't hate the game, hate the player. Or no, don't hate the player, hate the game. 20 likes minimum. Blame the rules if you don't like it. Dang, what happens here? We got to see this on end zone because he comes barreling in, hits wham, and then reaches out for the running back, and it looks like he gets pulled back, man. He's like bent. Let's see. Okay, this is Robinson. Let's keep an eye on him. Boom. There goes that shift again. That's interesting. I did not. Hold on. Let me go back. What were they? Were they in the bunch again and then shifted to the? Yeah, they sure were. I'll be darned. That is so interesting. That's nice. I like that. That really throws these guys for a loop. You can see them. They're talking to each other. Like, da, 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 da. Okay, here we go. to see this. It's got to be a hold right here. These two. Boom. So he grabs him right here. Six was going to make this tackle. But you can see dude's got his arm there, and then he just pulls on him. Right there. Watch, I bet he's going to turn around to the refs. Nope. Well, now they're shifting. Look at this. What in the world is this going on in Atlanta? So they shift heavy from one side to the next. Wow, look at that. Look what they caused the defense to do. All four of these guys had to switch spots. Everybody had to shift. Holy crap. Ah, you big silly person. You big dummy. And I'm way behind on chat. Okay. Oh, so Tunsil really... Let me catch up on chat real quick. Tunsil, he's not the best, but they had to have him, huh? Oh, I know. I can't wait for the Lions game, too. Them creamsicle jerseys. They didn't drop yet, the prices? Well, hopefully the stadium will sell out. Okay. That's all I can say about that. Puka for Williams. Seems good. Yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat. Yeah, I mean, you've got enough running backs, dude. Who has a crush on the Chiefs more, Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes, or the rest and Roger Goodell? That's funny. I would probably say Roger Goodell. The refs and Roger Goodell. Yeah, Puka agrees. I mean, 941 agrees. Puka. Oh, I remember that, Tom. I remember that. Okay, he was the one that had the gas mask. Yeah. Right. Yes. I did not know he went undrafted, but I remember him falling in the draft because of that. That was a while back, right? A few years. Yes, Gage. Quite a few uncalled holds this year. They're being very slack with it. A couple years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, the Refs Association put out I don't even know what you call it, a decree or whatever, saying that they were going to slacken up on the holding calls, and it was only going to be, they were only going to call holding on blatant and play affecting or something like that. Blatant or play affecting holds. So you've seen over the years, linemen have definitely started holding more and more because they're not getting called for it. And I really wish the Buccaneers would start doing it more. Tunsil was a first-round pick. He just dropped in the draft, right? Yeah, okay, we were talking about that earlier, about Byron Leftwich reaching out to the Steelers, and they ignored him. That's sad. Al would be a first-round pick, that's right. He scored 7 touchdowns. He was 13th pick. Okay, so that was 2016. Yeah, that was a while back. D, I don't think, yes, I agree with you. Robinson, the way he runs, he's probably not going to last long. He gets hit in weird positions. He does a lot of shifty stuff. We haven't seen that much yet in this game, but he'll get hit in awkward positions. You want to go to the Lions game? Gage? Oh, man. Ooh, Houston really closed that down. That was nice. That was nice. They're like totally ignoring the shifting now. Boom. It is. Right here. Boom. And then just collapsed. Okay, did he try to cut block again? Okay, we talked about this last week with the Lions, how Atlanta likes to cut block, and they're doing it again this week. You should have laid on him, big boy. Made him not want to do that again. But yeah, they look at this. They just close. They just shut that pool down. Bam. I'm missing out. Is he going here? That was a. I mean, you're trying to. He gets a piece of this. I bet. Did he not even see this guy? I mean, this would have been the much better throw. But neither one of them are that great. I would think 39 gets a piece of this. If he didn't, then that means the receiver just totally dropped it. Look, this is a formation like we had against the Eagles. Just all this is open right here. Just baiting them. Yeah, run it over here. Let's see. Does 39 get a piece of this? No, he doesn't. So, dude just drops it. Huh. Again, another dangerous, I would say not very smart pass that almost worked. This one almost worked. If he would have caught it, that would have been the third pass that should not have been thrown that went for good yardage. Imagine if we win the next 3 games. Hey, it's possible. Cut block Vita, I dare you. Yeah, he'll land right on you. He'll put a knee in your back. He will belly flop on your spleen. No, this is Houston, Ty. This is last week. Everybody wanted to check out Houston and Atlanta. We're going to watch Detroit next. We're going to watch the Detroit-Carolina game next. Oh, that reminds me. I probably will not be streaming tomorrow. It's me and Molly's anniversary. 10-year anniversary. So don't tell her, but probably going to take her out to dinner. Man. They let him get all the way across the other side of the field. Oh, Al, I don't know. Is it week 17 or week 18? I think it's week 18. It might be different for different leagues. See, Atlanta playing that man. They play man coverage like 80% of the time. And this is not a very smart pass. Where's he going? Is he going here or is he going here? Where's he going here? Okay. That one wasn't too bad. It worked, so can't complain. Thanks, Wayne. Thanks, MK. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's not definitive whether I'll be on tomorrow night or not, but chances are pretty good I won't be. She'd probably get mad if I got on. It's our anniversary. Vita Vea, best nose tackle, yeah. He's good. Hasn't been as good as I thought he was going to be. He's still one of my favorite players, though. Thanks, Al. I appreciate it. Yeah, does anybody know when fantasy football championship week is? Is it week 17 or week 18 of the season? Tom. Tom's mad that Molly takes precedent over you guys and gals. Thanks, D. Appreciate it. Yeah, 10 years. We've known each other we've been dating we've been together, I guess I should say, 14 years. Thanks, Gage. Thanks, Tom. I knew you weren't serious. I've learned. This was nice. This was nice. It's exactly what you want on a quarterback right there. He's throwing before the break. He's got great form. Man, he moves his foot. Right there is good, but then you see he moves it over right here. He moves it over about 6 inches this way. Right there. So if he were to line up his feet and his shoulders, and that means that he'd be throwing it over here. So he right when he gets ready to throw it, he gets off platform a bit. But still, it was all good, man. All good. He's so calm back there. I like that. Oh, he did like a double shuffle. Right there and then right there. So he's a little hesitant. Huh. His pocket was clean. He had all day. So we're looking at 78, Tunsil. They say he's equivalent to Wirfs, huh? He didn't do anything there. Thanks, MH. Appreciate it. Take her to Publix. Al, I'd be announcing a divorce Thursday if that happened. Oof, that was funny. I got to tell her about that. Drive-in movie, MH, I would love to. She's not a big movie watcher, but I love drive-in movies, man. But there ain't one anywhere near where we live. I used to love drive-in movies when I was a kid. That was some fun stuff, man. I've never understood why they haven't succeeded. Ooh, look at this. He reads this and steps over there. Ah. Oof. Now see, if he was going to throw it, it should have been in the air right now. You know, he's looking over there. He should have thrown it right now. It should be heading that way, and then boom, catch it right now. Oh, man, this is going to be dangerous. I don't know how this is going to turn out. He's coming up. Oh, he threw it out of bounds. Maybe he did see this guy coming. Take her to Burger King for dinner. Yeah. Y'all just want me all to yourselves. Yeah. I would be divorced quicker. We can all say Bucks rule. Ooh, that's an ugly decision there. This would have been a much better decision, right? Let's see. It's hard to tell because he probably wouldn't have moved. He was right in the way. I mean, he is completely covered here. And he had to reach for that ball too. Now, these quarterbacks are getting risky. Tunsil locked his man down there. He had trouble. Oh. Championship game is week 17. Okay. I would have said week 18, Al. And I've been playing fantasy football for 20 years. Atlanta has been showing some crazy looks. Got him offsides. Huh. That's twice now. Ritter must have a good hard count or something. Oh, he tripped. Without his year. Does he trip over dude's foot? Yeah. You see it. Foot here, and then boop, foot here, and foot there. Both in the same place. It's like quantum physics. Man. That was an awful high pass to a tall dude that's only 10 yards away. Not drawing things, starting to aggravate. There we go. So not the most accurate passer in the world, we'll say about Ritter. RG. Who is RG? D. Yeah. Atlanta's O-line's not bad. I wouldn't say. It's not the best in the world, but. Oh my gosh. He is just throwing. Is it because somebody's coming at him? No. Man. Let me see. If he was going to throw that, he needed to throw it right there. He's not throwing yet. He's not throwing yet. Now he winds up. Way too late. Okay. Oh, Gage. Russell Gage. Okay, yeah. No, I don't think so, dude. I think he's done. I hate to say it. I think the same thing about Ryan Jensen, but you never know. You never know. I mean, these guys got a lot of pride. So I thought the same thing about Adrian Peterson. He played for another, 5-6 years, killing it. .63 gets pushed straight back. I guess Ritter felt like he had to throw it. This wouldn't have been bad if he would have thrown it right there. Start throwing right there. Start throwing. Throw it. He's making some risky decisions there. Your league's set up for a Week 16 championship. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought different leagues could do different championship weeks. Shout out to the people in chat, MK says. Yahoo! Yeah, D, I hate to say it, I really do. Man, he was wide open. How in the world did he even get that open? What happened here? Oh. Okay. Houston getting a little tricky now. Boom. You do not expect the tight end. Look at how far. They're all the way on the far hash. Tight end is way out here. And he ends up circling way back over here. Oh, dude. Well, we know who's screwed up here. He just went, oh no. He's like, I'm going to get fired. Instead, that was a horrible pass. If that would have been on target, he would have made some serious yards after the catch. And so he does good. See how he keeps his left arm up, puts it to his chest. Good form, but then he drags his foot right here. Oh, no, he doesn't drag it. It looked like he did with this black stuff here. Thought he dragged it. It's not a very accurate pass. That's all there is to it. $20 buy-in, 14 people. Winner takes all. Well, that's nice. Well, we divide ours up. First place, second place, and third place. First place gets the big payout in the ring. Second place gets that's just first and second place. Second place gets their pay-in for next year paid. So they don't have to pay for the next year. What happened there? They just totally let 53 come up there. Oh, 71 again. Nope. Got to get in front of him. Can't block with your hand. I know you're big and strong, but you ain't that big and strong. Yeah, I think so, MK. And I really hate to even think about it. It's kind of like Mike Evans. This team's going to be so different next year. Mike Evans, Levante David, Devin White, Ryan Jensen. Oh, man, what's going on? CJ. He is throwing some ugly passes here. Dude's wide open. Dude forgets to put on the brakes here. Okay, so what happens? He's throwing now. And why does he throw it over here? That was just bad. Huh. So we got CJ Stroud not looking good at all in this series. Let's do this again. Boom. And Grady just blows right by 68. Dang. Did 68 even try to block him? So then that spooks CJ. He runs out. He didn't have to run out. He could have just moved over here. But just a bad pass. I don't think it was a bad pass. I think he expected the wide receiver to do something else. That doesn't make sense either. Oh, man, what? Dude, did you not see this? Oh, man. What's he looking at? He's worried about that pressure. Ugh. That just hurts. Too late now. He's done caught on. They screwed up. He just throws it up in the air. Okay. This has been an absolutely horrible series for CJ Stroud. Yeah, actually, Ryan Jensen's dad has been very, very cordial to the Buccaneers Observer. Let's say that. Man, I got to go back and look at this. This dude is just so wide open. Oh, that's what happens. 24 before the play here. They got the bunch over here. And I'll tell you, the bunch it's always hard for the guys on the end. And they both end up taking the same guy. They both end up taking this guy, leaving this guy wide open. Dang. Now, how you miss seeing that. I don't care if there's a train barreling down your face. It's hard to miss seeing a wide open guy running right in front of your face across the field, across the middle of the field. He must have had his eyes completely on these guys. Because how do you not see this? It's like he's looking at 93. He's like, oh, no. Dang. Offensive line screwed up. Quarterback screwed up. And then he just throws it. That was a bad decision. Oh, ow. That's horrible. 16 million dead cap. You never know, though, man. He might come back. What's up, Nate? Yeah, D. And the thing that, you know, we heard about Cody Mock in college, about how, you know, he was tough and aggressive and played through the whistle. Or as Dave Canales said in that podcast, play through the echo of the whistle. I liked that. You know, Jensen would just aggravate the defensive guys just nonstop. That was a nice pass. I hate saying all this good stuff about Ritter here. Funky route, but good pass. Hey, you know what that is. But if Jensen was out there, he would be teaching Mock, okay, here's what you don't be scared of these NFL guys. Get up in their face. Push them. Knock your shoulder into them as you walk by. Jensen would do that all the time. Like almost every play. He's bumping into people. He would get people. He's the only person. Gerald McCoy has gotten one personal foul penalty in his whole career, and it was against Ryan Jensen when McCoy was with Carolina, and he got Gerald McCoy so PO'd that Gerald McCoy shoved him. I think he hit him, and Gerald McCoy got a personal foul penalty. I was like, man, you know you've got the magic sauce if you can get Gerald McCoy mad at you, the teddy bear. That's just a sweet pass. I am sorry. And that's against the fullback. That's the fullback that caught that. That's an over the shoulder. Boom. I mean, it's kind of dangerous. This dude's here, but still. Look at that, man. All right. Here we go with these tight ends again. Whoa, look at that. They are doing some crazy looks, aren't they? It's interesting. You pull the wide receiver in, you move the tight ends from here to over here, and just make it a huge jumbo package. And you're thinking, I mean, look how you totally unbalance this defense, man. I mean, there's like nobody over here. This whole side of the field is completely empty. If you could do something with this, let's see. What do y'all think they're going to do? Run it? Yep. Run it exactly where you would expect them to run it. Oh, no, I did not see that, Nate. Sapp was roasting Keyshawn on Jason Whitlock's show. Yeah, pot calling the kettle black as far as bad teammates. Was Sapp a bad teammate? I don't know. I think he was kind of a motivator. Man, 63 tried to reach out here. It's never going to work there, buddy. But yeah, Keyshawn was Kind of a jerk. I think Sapp was kind of a jerk too, but yeah, pot calling the kettle black. I think Keyshawn was a bad teammate. I don't know if Sapp was. Don't know. Wouldn't surprise me if he was a bad teammate. What did he say about Keyshawn? Just how much he didn't like him? Oh, man. Nice push here. Good push off on 65. Ew. Ugh. Sapp wasn't necessarily a bad teammate, but I don't think he exactly unified the locker room. Okay, I would agree with that. Keyshawn is the original diva. Keyshawn was tough, though. He was tough. I remember we played at Detroit one year, and Keyshawn got hit so hard in the head, his helmet went sideways, and he was bleeding from the nose, and I want to say the ears, but he was at least bleeding from the nose. I know that. And he didn't miss a single play. He went right back in there. I was like, man, Keyshawn was tough. He was all about Keyshawn, though. It's not a good block scheme here. That was all number 7. All 7. That should have been a tackle for a loss. They did not block that up well at all. I mean, 53 just comes straight in. 65 missed it. Okay, I thought it was the blocking scheme. It wasn't. 65 just missed. Dang. And then 40 misses his block. Good grief. They were lucky that was a tackle for a loss. That was all Robinson. It was all 7. Let me take a break real quick and catch up on chat. Yeah, Nate, I used to not like Sapp for the first couple of years. Probably it wasn't until probably 2000 that I was kind of warmed up to him. But I didn't like Sapp at first. One of the reasons why is I couldn't, he's got that weird accent, and I couldn't understand what he said. He would start talking. Shannon Sharp is kind of like that, It's like their tongues are too big for their mouths or something, or they got these. Sapp's got that real country accent, and he would talk, and I couldn't understand what he said, but he was very vociferous with what he was saying. But yeah, I didn't like his attitude. But then after he grew on me, Atlanta sucks. Oh, yeah, Al. Okay, so yeah, he's trying to. Well, he's a smart fantasy football player. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's good football right there. But hey, I'd take the trade. I would. Unless your wide receivers are stacked. But even still, it's hard to pass up. Puka. Paku, whatever he is. He said Johnson was bugging him with the Pro Bowl in '99 to come to Tampa, and he would get us over the hump offensively. And then when he got to Tampa, he hated Sean King and didn't want to go out with the boys. Oh, man. Yeah, Sean King. You want to talk about a transformation. Sean King's a big dude now. Oh, thanks, Rampage. I appreciate it. eBay scammer. Uh-oh. You sell on eBay or you buying? No, MK, not at all. I don't want Antonio Brown nowhere near our stadium again, ever. Keyshawn took advantage of Dungy being a player's coach. Yeah, when Gruden got there, those two clashed heads. And Gruden benched him and then got rid of him. Thanks, Nate. I appreciate it. Yep, 10 years. The boys have been telling me I should take her out to Publix for anniversary dinner tomorrow. Get her. I told him I would I'd probably be divorced by Thursday. Oh my gosh. Oh, eesh. Man. Whoa, dudes. That's all on dude right here. Man, how do you let that happen? That's how you get your quarterback killed right there. They're lucky that wasn't a pick six either. We were just talking about how their offensive line is not that bad. In this series, their offensive line has been total hot garbage. Whoa. Holy crap. I mean, that's a heat-seeking missile coming at you. Ritter takes a shot, too. Back in the old days, he'd be concussed, broken in half, a couple broken ribs. Somebody moved. Who moves? This guy? That's who they're all pointing at. Oh, yep. Sure did. We got 20 likes. All right. Nice. Okay, I appreciate you being the hype man. I did too, MH. And, you know, I think if Bert Emanuel, if they would have ruled that a catch, I think he would have got us the Super Bowl. That was so... I have hated referees ever since that game. I don't even know how you... Oh, that should have been an interception. Bad pass. I mean, great. Good anticipation. He throws right between the defenders, and he throws it behind the guy. He's got to turn around and jump for it. He's lucky this was not an interception. It almost hits this guy right in the hands. Cheesecake Factory, at least. She would be happy with that. It's a little bit more fancier. We can at least dress up. Don't know how dressed up you can get to go to Publix, right? Oh, that would have went right in his hands. Luckily, I think this guy got a hand on it right here and caused it to go a little wobbly, so 21 couldn't catch it. Bought something and returned it. The guys that wanted to give a refund. That's the worst, man. That's the worst. He's probably already spent the money. Yeah, Ridley's back. He played this week, right? Thielen, he's doing good. I don't know how long he's going to last. Amari Cooper, Chris Godwin. I don't know if he's going to get more looks or not. So, yeah, I mean, you're okay, but, yeah, Puka, yeah. Dude, I can't give you any advice there. I think you're okay at wide receiver. Thielen, though, I don't know how long he's going to last. Amari Cooper, he's hit and miss with that quarterback situation over there. Godwin. Puka, though, you know, he's elite in fantasy football world, so it's hard to turn that down, especially if you got a running back to spare. Oh, Dang, dude. Nice Italian or steakhouse. Yeah. See, I'd like steakhouse. She likes steak too. You don't think so, Rampage? You don't think we could have scored on that Titan team? That was a heck of a game. Or what was he? 6 inches from the goal line there on the last catch. Oh man. Fullback just barely gets out of the way. He has to duck under the football right there. Oh no, what happened? Good recovery though. Although he should have. Okay, this guy was supposed to get that block on 3. Okay, another I formation. Atlanta is one of those teams that would be fun, great and mad based on the roster, but in real life they're struggling. Yeah, well, they're not looking bad here in this game. We've only seen one breakdown, really, in secondary. Their offensive line collapsed that last series. Is he throwing here? Huh. Sure. Oh, my gosh. That's annoying. So, I think as the year goes on, Atlanta's going to get better. I mean, they definitely installed some new packages in this game. Getting a little bit more fancy. Is Jacksonville Trevor for real? I like Trevor. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're right outside. Right at the bottom of top 10, maybe outside top 10, I would think. But yeah, I could see them getting better. Yeah, Thielion's getting all the targets over there in Carolina, which is weird with either quarterback. It's like he's the only wide receiver that practiced with these guys or something. I don't know. What? He flips right over. What's 96? Whoa. Oh, that's great. I got to get a screenshot of that. Oh, man. Oh, hold up. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, we didn't have much of an offense at all. So, yeah, but they wouldn't have scored on us either. Oh, did you see that? The 2000 Rams had the most yardage in history, and the Miami Dolphins are surpassing them this year. They're probably passing them in scoring too. But I know they are in yardage. That Dolphins stuff is just silly over there. It'd be fun to be a Dolphins fan right now. Good read on the option there. Eddie George. He was awesome. Dolphins are the greatest show on surf. Ah, good one. Good one. My daughter hates the Dolphins. Only because she says it doesn't make any sense that they're dolphins. Dolphins can't play football. That's great. She's so awesome, man. Yes, I love God, Nate. Yeah, I like McDaniel too. I never thought about that he's a stoner, but yeah, it makes sense. I saw an interview with him when he became the ball boy for Denver. The local news did a interview with him, and yeah, he was definitely he looked totally different than he does now. He was kind of buff a little bit. He had a shaved head, or very very short. He had earrings, like wearing a tank top, I think, something like that. I had a friend of mine that looked exactly like him. And yeah, stoner. That's funny. That is funny. Now, every time I see him, I'm going to think, yeah, I could see him getting high and drawing up plays on Madden. He probably plays Madden all day, designing weird plays. Dang, this would have been a great run if he could have made his block right here. Still not bad. I really like McDaniel though. I like what he's doing with football, and I think he's funny. He cracks me up. He's got that deadpan humor. You never know when he's joking. Kind of like Tom. There's some good blocking here, except right here. Dolphins are your second favorite team. Ricky Williams. Yeah. Ricky Williams, he was a trip. Speaking of stoners, what is it about Miami? Who got the penalty on him? Nate, did he say that for real? I mean, I could see him saying that, but that so sounds like him. I played with Legos and I got my wife to marry me. Coaching against Belichick is easy. I could see him saying that. And just as straight-faced as could be. It's hilarious. Oh, man. Oof. Son, you are supposed to win this battle. That's your job. That's your number one job, is to block people. Oh, so he gets a penalty for holding. 67 not only gets whooped here and most likely hurt, but he holds. He pulls him down with him. And this guy sees it right here, throws a penalty. Man. Okay, here they go with that hurry up again. Well, kind of a hurry up. It's hurry up to the line, hurry up and wait. And more waiting, and more waiting, and more waiting. That's good decision. Good decision in anticipation. If he's throwing here, that's good. Ugly pass, though. Dang. Okay. Ritter's got to get sharper on his accuracy. Tom, you crack me up, man. I mean, that's great anticipation, but look at that. Look how ugly that ball is. I mean, he's having to jump up and bend backwards for it. I didn't realize that McDaniel's biracial. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't even understand how he is. If you go look at the interview I was talking about, when he was a teenager, I think, with a ball boy for the Denver Broncos, his mom had married one of the executives for the Denver Broncos, or he might have been a coach, I can't remember. And McDaniels is just as white as can be. He's your typical white boy teenager. And his mom was white. I don't know. What is he, like half Latino or something? Nate, I haven't even. What is Pitts' number? Is he 8? I haven't even really seen him. Is that him here? He hasn't stood out, that's for sure. They really haven't used him. They've had these other 2 tight ends have. Oh, look! I say that. What are they? Well, look what happens. They throw to him right here, and you should catch that. Oh, and he drops it. Oh my gosh! What is going on with him? Does he not want to play with the Atlanta Falcons anymore? That was right in his hands. Oh, man. Dude gets right here. He gets tossed. Oh. All right. Look, right in his hands. Right in his hands. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, and not only that, he steps out of bounds. He doesn't even put his foot down. He could have put his foot down, but he doesn't. He just steps out of bounds. And then he drops the ball. I don't know, man. Yeah, not impressed with him.
This is a reminder. Time to leave.
Yeah, they changed their whole style of play, and Atlanta did, and he's just not part of the equation anymore. I mean, he had 2 years to make an impact. First year he did all right. And then he got hurt, if I recall correctly. And then, all the coaches and everything got fired, so he's kind of been left out in the cold, I think. I mean, they've been playing tight ends, but not him as much. His dad is African American. Oh, okay, so that's what it was. Yeah, because his mom remarried the Denver Broncos guy. But yeah, you look at that interview, you never would have guessed he's part black or anything. No, there's no way. Falcons should trade Pitts to the Bucs for a 2023 7th-round pick. Yeah, I'd do that. So he's not really a tight end, yeah. Huh. They want to be a run-first team, and they need a good blocking tight end to do it. They need to just move him to the outside wide receiver and find a blocking tight end, in your opinion, Nate. Here he is here. Yeah, see, they kind of used him as a wide receiver here, it looks like. What? Let's see if he is assigned down block. Nope. They throw it to him. Boom. He caught it. But look, it was just high. Ritter's not very accurate. He's not sloppy, but he is not accurate. Oh, his dad died Mike McDaniel's dad died in a car accident when he was 4. I did not know that. That stinks, man. Wow, we're almost through this. You know what? I'm going to knock it off, though. Let's end it right here. Oh, my neck's hurting. I heard the family come home, so spend some time with them so they don't get too mad at me. You're always with your friends talking football. They're not like that. That explains McDaniel's sense of humor for sure. Huh. Yeah, I guess you got to deal with it somehow. You can be funny or angry. I wasn't mimicking Molly. I wasn't. That was somebody else. Well, you know, what I'm seeing from this game film so far is Atlanta deserved to win this game. Houston really didn't show me anything here. Atlanta's played a pretty good game. Ritter is not accurate. He was throwing some crazy throws. You know, throwing some in the coverage I would never suggest him do, but he made most of them, surprisingly. C.J. Stroud looks good. He's tight. But he did have one really bad series where he made bad decisions and he was all over the place. Atlanta's offensive line up and down, not consistent. Let's say that. The run game wasn't that impressive here so far that we've seen. But what I really did like with Atlanta is their offensive game plan. Really, really nice. They're really throwing some wrenches in the system here that Texans obviously were not expecting. I wasn't expecting either. I really like some of those calls, those formation stuff. It was good. I know, Al. That's why that wasn't me. It was somebody else. Okay, have a good one, brother. And if you can make it tomorrow, I might not be here tomorrow. Probably not. It's the anniversary, so we'll have to do this. We'll finish this one up and start on the Lions game. I can't believe we almost finished this, all 22. So we'll probably be back here Thursday, 6 p.m. I know, she turned down Publix dates all week. She's holding out for that steak. Ritter's trying to make coach timing throws and not be able to make the decision himself yet. Well, you know, it's working out, I guess. He's really got to work on his accuracy, I think. Because his receivers are getting in some contorted positions to catch those balls. Thank you, Al. Make a video of what you guys are going to eat. This is true, okay. Family first. Keep the likes and comments going, guys. Nate. Yes, I will try not to, brother. It is going to be. It's hard when you got a baby around the house. Let's put it that way. The only back throwing out I do is picking that baby up all the time. All All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And this is some good game film. I really enjoyed this. We've still got probably the fourth quarter to do, it looks like. So we'll have this knocked out quick tomorrow and then move on to Thursday, and then move on to the Detroit Lions, Carolina Panthers game and see what kind of sloppy mess that was. But y'all, everybody, till next time, go Bucks.